This area is full of interesting people, but instead of sitting down with them for one-on-one interviews, I'm asking them to meet me for fun activities. This is Daniel Dennis, a former radio personality on Real Radio 104.1. He left the station in 2012 and now produces the popular podcast A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan, alongside Tom Vann, another former Real Radio personality better known to some as Drunky the Bear. Daniel agreed to toss a frisbee with me in Baldwin Park. Explain exactly what you do. Explain kind of your show and your concept.
It's basically a, two-man podcast show that is at times extremely vulgar and at times extremely vulgar.
Daniel grew up in DeLand and went to Flagler College.
Started at Flagler and actually finished at UCF last year.
Huh, oh, really?
Took me 19 years.
So you're a doctor of radio.
Now that I'm podcasting, I'm Dr. Podcast.
Over the years, Daniel worked for the Ed Till Show, the Drew Garabo Show, and for 11 years, the Monsters in the Morning. As a goof, Daniel and Tom started doing their own show and uploading it to iTunes.
Then it got some legs and people started to like the fact that it's uncensored, and we went from there.
The name of the podcast was the result from a night in Daytona Beach when the suggestion to go to a strip club was shot down by Daniel.
And I said, oh yeah, let's just stay here. Why ruin a mediocre time?
That was a bad throw. That was my fault.
I could have gotten that.
That was my fault.
I could have gotten that, but I want to look less sweaty and fat for your video.
In 2012 is when you left Real Radio.
Well, we had been doing the podcast for, close to 4 years. It was relatively understood that not everybody there at the station appreciated it, and it was sort of time to do something different and new.
So Daniel, and later Tom, left Real Radio to focus on A Mediocre Time.
But we've been doing it for about 5 years now, and it seems to be going really, really well.
How many episodes have you guys done?
I think we're on 276 as of this Friday. We could have gone to RDV and ice skated.
That's true. I could have tried to pick you up like a figure skater.
I don't think you want to do that. Give me a couple more weeks. I'm trying to lean out a little bit.
I'm trying to help out with that. From their studio in Baldwin Park, the guys record several shows a week, including a Free Friday show, a show for subscribers, and a podcast for Orlando City Soccer.
We're almost close to 4 million downloads, and they're all across the world.
That success led Real Radio to begin airing an hour-long show every Wednesday evening called A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. So why did you guys decide to agree to go do that hour on 104.1?
It's a nice way to kind of broaden our appeal to those that don't know we are doing it. Those that don't know about a mediocre time, maybe your die-hard radio guys will listen to it, decide they want more content, and then head over to our website.
So what do you do when you're not producing radio or podcasts and doing soccer casts and all that?
I like to spend my days out in this field sweating and playing frisbee. Typically, that's what I do.